went to a cooking school. It was actually a culinary academy. It was in the Le Cordon Bleu network. I didn't graduate. Something came up. But, somebody thinks that because they put their name on a piece of paper saying they were qualified to rip off me and my entire family in predetermined fraudulent deals they already knew about before they put their name on that piece of paper, and somehow I guess they could use it as their own personal financial portfolio investment scheme. When I was in culinary school, I wrote a term paper. We were assigned a term paper on a particular herb or an herb, and I got mint. I do this thing sometimes when it comes time to write term papers. I I take a little I take a little far. It was only supposed to be 3 pages. Mine was 10. And because I thought in a journalistic mentality and a formal writing mentality, because that's who I am, I structured it to make sure there were three major examples of the historical significance of mint outside of just a culinary context. And the three examples I used and understood were relevant had to do with pennyroyal, being in the mint family, and how in certain parts of the world, the appearance of pennyroyal growing outside of a single woman's abode, those hags, could be evidence of witchcraft because women used to use pennyroyal as an abortive in the early stages of pregnancy or when there were other reasons to have to engage in some sort of effort to terminate an early pregnancy. That one of the concoctions involved pennyroyal. And so, if it was seen that there was pennyroyal growing outside of a woman's house, it could be used as evidence of her being a witch. The second one had to do with an effort that happened in the United States during Prohibition, or actually before Prohibition, when the Women's Temperance League went on a campaign where they literally rummaged through, they stomped through mint fields on plantations throughout the South. They tore up the mint, they trampled it because they used to use mint for their juleps when they were, I don't know, I'm hoping it wasn't brokering the lives of young women that were supposed to be inured by alcohol into acceding whoever else they could be for the plantation owner's stake in whatever he thought he was entitled to. The third one had to do with the production of a corporate mint farm in Michigan. At that time, one of the largest industrial farms for pretty much any commercial crop was a mint facility of a series of mint farms in Michigan. They used that mint production primarily for menthol and the extraction of mint for menthol that's used to flavor other things. Did somebody take that and use it as their legal marijuana strategy? Yes, you did. Yes, he did. And so did all of his little boyfriends and girlfriends from that illustrious university. Right? Did you all get it directly paid for when the President of the United States came on site to consecrate the graduating class by just happening to mention war crimes in another part of the world while Iraqi students were outside protesting death by starvation? We don't have any fucking food, but you're gonna get your corporate marijuana farm? I think that's exactly what you did. And you lied this whole time and said I defaulted. No, I didn't, asshole. Somewhere in my spirit, I knew what you were up to, and I'm not fucking paying for you and your rapist to starve us while you try to get us to grow fucking corporate marijuana. It's the stupidest thing I ever fucking heard of. It is completely unsustainable. There's no fucking way. California had no water. They said 10 years ago that if things did not change in California, They were gonna start running out of water in 10 years to grow food. The Central Valley would be barren. There's been fires all up and down the West Coast. There's been fires all over the western part of this country. Who in their immaculate genius thought it was a good idea to try to legalize marijuana now? It is the most ridiculous thing Is it suicide? Do you have a suicide wish? Were you so devoted to whatever the prurience of the genital stimulation was that you got from the Clintons that you would literally starve your own damn country for legal pot? Who do you expect to buy it? We're not going to be alive long enough to actually smoke it. I'm just saying, that was a bad idea. You know what? I'm not even going to play into your debt shit. There's no fucking way I'm paying you back for shit. You didn't give me anything. You wholesale robbed me and raped this country. You wanted me to admit I was sick. I wasn't sick. You targeted me with directed energy weapons and you fucking failed.